What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Keys for Me. This is my show where I, explore the games that I get free keys for from Keymailer and keymailer.co. So this is Conan Exiles, and so from the Steam page, this is an open-world survival game set in the brutal lands of Conan the Barbarian. Survive in a hostile world, build your kingdom, and dominate your enemies in both single and multiplayer. Currently sitting at, I think it's 29, let me see here, $29.99, and right now, mixed reviews. It did come out on the 30th, January 30th, 2017, so if you're seeing this in the future, hello, future people. And mixed reviews, so with over 3,600 reviews right now. I like it. It's definitely early access, and that's the nature of the beast of early access. I did get the key for free, so it makes it a lot easier for me to say I like it. For people who paid the $29.99, maybe they're expecting a little more. Let's find out together, though. I've played a little bit, but we're going to start over. We're going to generate a character. I do have nudity off, so I can put this on the YouTubes, because that's been causing some trouble for some folks with all of the nakedness. Yes, there is a bunch of nakedness, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we go forward. All right, so let's jump in and start talking about character creation. So, as you might expect, they have gender select for male, female. We're going to go male. Race and religion. Races just give you a bunch of different looks, some different looks of faces. I don't know if it changes your face options, if they're all the same. And then the skin tone palette also is available for pretty much every race, I believe. So let's see. I think there's one I really liked. I don't want to be a sorcerer family. I mean, I don't think there's magic yet, or if there is, other than with your thralls, which I don't know that we'll get to in this video. I know we won't get to in this video, but that's a thing. I think we're going to go with Sumerian here. They fight on foot. They're savage raids. The sense of ancient Atlanteans. That sounds cool. Religion, you can pick of the four. And so you have Crom, who doesn't require worship, Set, Yog, and Mitra, who are all different gods as well. We're going to go Mitra. Sounds like a nice dude. God of, or dudette. God of right and justice. All right. Ooh, voices.
Cut me down. The gods are what? Cut me down. Death is...
Way!
The gods are watching.
We'll go with that one. All right, head. This is where you have, I think, 5 options. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like 5, and I love 1. Let's go 5. That'll work. This is where you can also pick your skin tone. We'll go there. That looks a little bit more like me. I'm not that pale. That's a little too tan for me. Not that I'm making me, because my hair hasn't been that long since high school, alas. All right, so next we'll do hair. A bunch of options, as you can see. We'll just kind of go through the scroller. Some of them are real goofy, like the way these just animate are kind of goofy, the side chop ones. I think, what's this one here? It's just blown back, short, little faux hawk in the middle. Yeah, we'll do that. You can pick the color. Let's go ahead. And each server, you can have a different tune on each server if you wanted to. And this is my private server. One thing to know is I do have the experience bumped up to 3 times as fast in all areas. And that actually might make it 9 times when I think about it. But the reason I did that was so that, one, I can do some stuff in this video and not have it be a 3-hour video. Do that. And then, we can do our cosmetics because, all good barbarians need some eyeshadow. We'll do that one. Yeah, it just looks like I have dark eyes. Perfect. All right, next. Face details, you can do all the standard stuff. So you can really get into this. I'm not always really that big on customizing my characters. Cheeks, if you want to raise your cheekbones a bit, you can inset them. If you want to be a chunkier barbarian, but really there's no option for that. You're just a big old man of muscles with a giant schnoz if I want here. We'll drop my nose a bit. There we go. But as you can see, you have the full stand array of facial details that you might expect. So ears, you can make them really stick way out or put them flat to your head. Keep them a little flatter. You can make them huge. Whatever. And then eyes, different colors, scale, all that jazz. So we'll give them a little bit more of an anime look, a little alien look. There we go. So that's our barbarian. Body features, you can do height. There is an issue, I guess, so if you go tall that you can't fit through some doors. So I'm actually going to keep it in the medium. And then physique. There is no nudity on the server, but you can play full nudity. And that's for men and women. For women, this has the effects you might expect. And for men, this lets you resize as dangly bits. But again, I have no nudity on the server, so I can post this, so it won't matter. You can pick your name. Let's just capitalize those SDH at the end of that. So we'll just get him all set up. And this is our character. We're condemned to death and exile for crimes including inciting a riot, swindling a baron, breaking the fourth wall. That's actually really funny. Any who remove his body, living or dead, from the cross will be flayed alive along with all members of their family. Awesome. And now we awake. I'm going to skip the cutscene. There's a cutscene. Things happen. And now we're going to hop in the world. Now, one thing to note is wow, we're waiting for the world to load. This does happen every once in a while when you create a new character. The other thing to note is I am playing on a 2K monitor. That's too cheap to buy a 4K. So there are a little bit of lag spikes with the recording. There's some FPS spikes with recording that I don't get. Oh, wow, we are really waiting for the world to load. This is interesting. There we go. Boop. Where the heck did I spawn? Perfect. Okay. So there are some lag spikes of recording that I don't necessarily get when I'm playing. So just to know that, to be aware. And actually, I did not spawn where I thought I would. Alright, we're getting some seeds, getting some good loot. I did not mess with the loot pickups. I didn't want to really have to go that far. There's what I'm looking for. I need my water. There we go. Start a little cutscene.
To rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves.
I hear the dinosaur.
And cannibals. Exiles from lands I've never heard of.
Exiles.
Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling the rocks and sand from their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun over the glittering spires.
There we go. Up ahead you see the gargoyle creature.
Never denied me.
When I get close, it'll fly away.
My daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. Whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water.
That was nice of him to leave his water for me.
Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to just kind of walk around, show you a little bit of the crafting. Let's see here. What did I get down there? Picking up branches and sticks. Let's go up, see what that dinosaur's looking at. This dude's cheery looking. I think ate his eyes. And if we get this journal, it's going to talk to us, so we'll just grab it.
This sandstorm.
Here it goes.
We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
And speaking of an axe, let's start some crafting. So if we open up our inventory here, you can see kind of our inventory screen, our crafting screen, and then our character. So you can see what we look like, and you can see any gear we're wearing, as well as holding down here. Our stats, so we have health, we have stamina, water, and food. And then you can level up. So right now I've leveled up. I have 3 points I can spend, so let's go learn some recipes. And I have 2 points available. So the first thing I want to learn, I think, is going to be craftsman, so I can start making things like bedrolls, which is how you reset your spawn, and hatchet. So I'll unlock that one. Ta-da. And then let's see, survivalist gets me water, cooking, and mercenary gets me the stone sword. Let's go mercenary. Ta-da. Okay. We now also have 3 points here, so I'm going to put in survival. I'm going to put in strength and then vitality. There we go. We've now started creating, or we've started upgrading our character. And again, don't forget, I do have this set to 3 times the speed. So first things first, let's get some pants. And that'll craft. You can see the little Q in the bottom right corner there telling us, hey, you're crafting stuff. It takes time. Actually, talking about servers. So if you are a server admin or you have your own server, however it's set up, servers can change a lot of the stats without even mods, just built into the game by configuring some stuff. So let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm mostly safe over here. So if I escape out, you can see my options. There's an admin panel. Right now I don't have my admin rights turned on for this character, but we can get to that. If we go to settings, you have the standard audio, all the sliders for the different types of audio, show subtitles. You have all of your video options, gameplay, so you can do English, you can change the character nudity. So even if you're on a max nudity server, I don't know if it affects what you see of other people, but you can change the nudity. And then show nameplates, and then there's dodge and all that jazz. So that's all there. Controls, you can use a controller, not tried that yet, and then you can keybind everything, including your left and right mouse button, which is always nice. You can change all your movement, communication, all of that jazz. Okay. Server settings, though, is you can make yourself an admin if you know the admin password. I don't know, is it going to show it if I type it here? Let's see. Yeah, it will show it, so I'm not going to type it. It starts with the letter C. So right here, you would type that in, and then it would give you the ability to change all these things without having to go and reconfig or reset the server, which is nice. So you can set what type of server it is. The community system is different types of styles of play. So it's like PvP, or I think there's something called Blitz, or role-playing, things like that. Ownership, server, region, all that jazz. Can you damage each other's stuff? If you make a building, do you own it? That's what all that means. Clan size. So you can set all of this, including the server nudity again. Here's where you can change the XP. So you can multiply what you get XP for up to a factor of, I think, 11, maybe it's 10, and down to 0.1. So it does start at 1.0 right here, and you can go lower. Day and night, how fast the day is, how long the day is. Same for the night. How long dawn and dusk are, and then catch-up time. I have no idea what that one is. I'd have to look it up. You can change what the stamina costs, how fastly you can get thirst, how quickly you get thirsty. There we go. How quickly you get hungry, and then logged out characters remain in the world, so other people can come across your body and I guess do stuff. I don't know how that works. I have to look at that. Dropping obviously is pretty self-explanatory, and can you pick up your own loot, or can anyone grab your loot? Combat, a whole bunch of things you can change there. Avatars and thralls, all these different things are probably not going to be seen at all in this video. This is again more kind of introduction, running around, seeing what we like. All right, so you have all of that. So if you come down to harvesting again, you can change how much you get when you loot, how fast your food spoils. It does spoil. How fast you craft, and then how close is chatting local chat versus global chat. So you can set it that you have to be near each other chat, which is kind of cool. Like, I like that idea. Although there's nothing wrong with a global chat channel. And then region access control, I have mine set to North America. One, it's private server anyway, so it's not like anyone else hopping on. But I just felt like I should do that. So that's what server settings are. So, if you remove your bracelet, you die and you respawn. If you recreate character, you basically delete your character and you start over on the server. You lose everything. I don't know what it does if you recreate character for any buildings that you owned. Again, I'd have to look into that. All right, so our pants should be done. So, and they automatically equip them. So go us, our buff dude with his big pants. And we've leveled up. So you level up, you gain experience over time. You also gain experience by doing stuff. And so there's multiple ways. And so right now it does feel awfully quick how fast we're getting levels. We haven't made it anywhere, and we're already level like 3 or 4. So that's something that I'll have to balance. I'll look online before I actually invite friends to play on the server, because I'll restart, and we'll see what a good I don't want to do a slog, especially because this game's probably going to reset a lot. At least initially, I need one more stone, and so I don't want to have to slog and do it over and over and over. But I also have no problem making it a little bit faster. All right, let's make a pick and craft. So there we go. So as we're running, you can see up on the top we have our health bar. We have our experience bar. I need a tool to craft. There we go. My stone pick is now added. So you have the health bar. You have your stamina. That's with that lightning bolt that's kind of timing down. You have water if you get thirsty. Food for hunger. XP, which you'll see tick up as I do things like mine, for example. So let's just hit this rock a few times. You'll get some stone. You'll see the rocks break, but the terrain itself is not destroyable. So I can't just sit here and mine all day. So there's that. You can punch down trees. You can use different tools and things. So you can use any tool, it seems, works on trees. So I can mine, or I can use my some of the shellbacks. And here's one of these little golem things. He's going to come at me. Come at me, bro. Come here. There we go. We'll knock him out. He's not doing much. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll pick him up. Uh-oh. Okay. A little bit of a lag spike there. Now I can break him apart. His body's empty. As you see, I'm getting bones from him and feral flesh and hide. Hide is useful later. I'm sure the flesh is too, and the bones, but I haven't found a use yet because I'm not that far in on any of my other servers. So again, you can chop down trees. You don't need to use an axe. You'll still get wood. You'll still get bark. So that's available. And that's a baby, which means there's probably a mom or a dad around somewhere. Oh, there's the nest. I'm just going to stay away from that and not cause trouble just yet. The big ones can really wreck you. They're like gorilla turtles, and they are tough. So this is it. So we have a map. You can see right here we spawned out in the desert, and eventually we want to work our way that way. and kind of see what's out there in this land. So the map is not huge right now. I think a lot of the fun right now, and again, apologies for the spikes in the lag. I think part of this is because I'm really pushing what Fraps wants to try recording right now. I might need to drop down to 920. But here we go. We have some opponents. So they saw me. So here they come, and they're coming at me. So let's back up a bit. Oh, and see, because the spike, they already got me. A little bit of rubber banding there. And I may die. And actually, that's okay if I die, because they'll show you kind of what happens. So if you die, you drop everything. Yeah, I'm going to definitely die. And I'm gone. So Conan the Exiles, I did not build a bed. They're still having fun chopping each other up, or me. I don't know what they're doing. So what will happen is I'll respawn in the desert. And that is where... that's probably actually where we'll end this episode and decide what we're going to do from there. I'm going to probably do one more episode of this, even though it's, I'm trying to only do like one per for the Keys to Me series. But I think it's worth seeing some more of the game. This was kind of like the introduction, character building, and what the menu options were. So we'll wait till we respawn. We will come back as the same character, so you don't have to worry about like completely starting over. Although I believe there's some hardcore servers, but maybe I'm making that up. But yeah, so it's Conan Exiles. It's definitely something I like and enjoy. Again, apologies for some of the tech difficulties there with a little bit of the lag spikes once minions came on screen. For the next video, I will drop down to 920 instead of this 2K monitor, and that should fix that right up. All right, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for a little bit more of Conan Exiles. Bye!